Background of sense-driven, we develop technologies that allow you to listen out for rare events without using battery power. And that means that the battery can be saved and to send out a warning if necessary. And sense-driven now helps companies develop sensors for rare but worrying events.
Today we're here to look at a demonstration of a capability we've been working on developing. Building a sensor to deploy on special new materials packages inside a hazardous environment. So that's the big complexity here, is how do you get a signal out to something that's designed to not get a signal out? There's the big novelty.
We had to get a radio to communicate out of a metal package through tiny gaps between packages out of a metal enclosure that they're all sealed inside. That could then send measurements out of pressure and temperature of these packages into a corridor where the receiver sits. The other challenge was we had to make the sensor survive a welding process, and the arc of the welder, which is hotter than the surface of the sun, is only 25 millimeters away from our sensor full of sensitive electronics, and that was previously thought impossible.
There's huge potential here for this application and across the rest of the site. We want to put these on for 30, 40, 50 years. So that means we can have a sensor which could live in a place for 30, 40, 50 years, reduce the amount of maintenance we're required to do, increase operator safety, and allow us to reach our inspection targets.
What it will do is dramatically reduce cost. With these sensors, the company will know all the time, for decades, what every single package is doing. And the impact it will have will mean that there'll be fewer inspections. The inspections can be targeted where there is activity. We'll learn more and therefore be able to create much better stores in the future. GameChangers has really helped us because they put the problems out there that we otherwise would just not be aware of. And they have helped us prove on a small scale to these larger companies that we can really understand a complex problem and then solve it.
Sense-driven have been fantastic. They're really switched on in terms of what our needs are as Sellafield and what our technological requirements are. So they've been fantastic partners to work with on this project.
So we've demonstrated this for a nuclear environment, but I think my bigger hope is that this relatively low-cost safety technology makes its way into areas where it can save lives.